What's up, guys? I got something pretty neat to show you today. It's called the Coin, and it's like a credit card, but this one, you can see a little screen right here. I'm not going to turn it on quite yet, but this allows you to put all of your credit cards into this one credit card, so you no longer need to carry that much. And I have 4 credit cards stored onto this, and it works with your phone or without your phone. I want to show you this real quickly without the phone. I don't have my Bluetooth on my phone, but there's an option to where if I did have Bluetooth on my phone, when I turn this on, look, it says lock. Okay, so that means it's asking me for a code. Now, if I had my Bluetooth on my phone, it would automatically unlock, but it doesn't. So there's a code when I first set the coin up. It's a 6-digit code, I guess you'd call it. But what you're doing is you're actually doing long and soft presses on this little button right here. So I can unlock my coin by first I'll turn it on, and then I'll put in the code that I have it registered with. So I'll do that now. And that should unlock it. Now, I'm not going to let it go through all of them, but I'm just going to kind of scan through like that. You can see it says BOA, personal, that's Chase, PP is PayPal, Bank of America. And after you let it sit there for a second, it will actually go through and it will show you the last 4 of the card number and the expiration date, but just for security reasons, I'm not going to show that. So to set it up is pretty simple. It took me just a couple of minutes to have all my cards saved. There is a Coin app. So what I do is I just open up the Coin app and it will ask me for my Touch ID, and then it just opens up all the cards that I have in there. Now it comes with this little piece here. It's real similar like to the Square, one of the Square sliders. It just plugs into your phone, and to put your cards in there, you can do it manually or you can do it just by swiping them through there, and then it will register the card. And if you can see here, each one of my cards is a different color, which is really neat. Is once you scan it, say like one of my cards here is red, so that's what I did. I went ahead and I made the tint red, and there's like a little slider bar in there, so you can specialize each card so that way it's, you know, it's familiar if you were going to grab them out of your wallet. There's this little sync button here, and that will allow you to sync all the cards if you add a new card or remove a card. And let me see, there is a little tracking part here that will go back and show you where transactions were made or where your card is. Really neat feature. Now, the first thing I thought about when I saw this thing, I was like, where do you put the batteries at? Because this thing is just so thin, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it off real quick because I wanted to show you one more thing. And to turn it off, I'm not sure if it's the right way to turn it off, but what I'm doing is I'm just holding it down, the button down until it says sync, and then I just push it again and that turns it off. Otherwise, I don't think you have to turn this off. You just put it in your wallet when you're done using it and you're good. But about back to battery life, I'm still not exactly sure because this thing is as thin as the normal credit cards that you have in your wallet. It's pretty amazing, and then you just see that screen. It's pretty bizarre. So the battery life on this guy is actually 2 years. You don't have to recharge this for 2 years. I'm not sure how you would charge that afterwards. Maybe they would send you a different card. But yeah. Now, what I also wanted to show you was when I have the Bluetooth connected on my phone, and the phone is, you know, within okay, it's asking me to tap my code. I just unlocked it, so I'm just going to go ahead and tap my code in there. And what it does, it lets you practice the tapping. So you practice on your phone first, and then you'll actually do it on the coin. But what I wanted to show you was on my phone, when I turn my Bluetooth on, and I don't have to go into my Bluetooth settings or anything like that. I don't have to have the Coin app open. But now when I turn on the coin, you'll see it say lock, and then it will shoot to my card saying that my phone is in close range, so that way I don't have to put in that code for my for my coin. You see it says lock, and then it goes straight into my cards, and I can just go through my cards from there. So I've used this at a few locations already, and I've had no problems at all. The only problem I did come across was trying to use it at one of the Redbox where you rent DVDs. So this is, they're still working it out. There's old technology here and there, so they're still working with this. But at general like gas stations, grocery stores, other convenience stores, I haven't had any problem. That other Bluetooth feature I did want to show you, where I was just able to unlock that, you can turn that off as well in the Coin app. If I go back here into my Coin app, and I can go into the settings, I can change the tap code, check for updates, unpair the coin, and also this will lock out. Earlier today I was at the store and I used it, and I had turned the Bluetooth off on my phone. So that meant that it basically I had to use my tapping code that I was talking about, and I totally forgot about that. And it actually was saying, okay, you get another try, and then it gave me like 2 tries to do that tapping sequence, and then it basically wiped this whole coin, and I had to go home and I had to resync it with my phone. So that's a really good security feature. If this is out and about and people think they can just take this and be able to use it, that's not going to happen. So that is the coin. It's pretty nice because it takes, you can get rid of all your cards, put it into just one card, and the way people look at me when I've been using this thing is just like, well, first it was, we don't take those, but everyone takes these for the most part. It's just like a regular credit card. This does also have that tap to pay technology. I have a card on here, and it shows like the little signal saying that you can tap to pay with it. Places that use that, like Panera Bread. So you just have to go, tap to the card you want, and then boom, tap it. You can see the little signal right there. So not much more to say about it, but that's the coin. Definitely an awesome way to consolidate all your credit cards into one card. So that way you can do some real maxing out. Just joking. All right, that's that. Thanks for watching.